What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to dedicate some time to talking about personal hygiene while living and traveling on the road in a small vehicle camper conversion. Let's get to it. So today I'm looking out over the Angeles National Forest near Wrightwood, California, and it's gorgeous here. There's some snow on the ground. It's a beautiful sunny day, so let's get started. First things first, you'll notice I got a beard. Some people do, some people don't. I do. Now, when this baby gets kind of out of control, I need to trim it up, right? So I've just brought with me my shaver. Nothing fancy about this at all, just a beard trimmer, you guys. But again, they come in very handy. It does have a charger with it here, so if it gets low on juice, you just plug that in to your Jackery power station or whatever power station you happen to be using. So that's what I will use to trim my beard. Now, there's a few ways that I might go about doing that, and I'm going to show you right now. So in my back of seat organizer, I have something right here that comes in really handy in a lot of ways when it comes to personal hygiene, and that is a small personal mirror. So I'm going to set this up and show you how it works. Just very simple, you guys. This is just a fold-up mirror. Got this off of Amazon. I will link it below. And this shelf right here on this back of seat organizer makes this whole process really, really great and pretty darn easy. So it's just very simple. You just unfold it. Nice little mirror. It just kind of slides there and holds itself. And you can adjust the angle for however you're sitting on this seat that I happen to be on right now. Okay? So basically, anything I need to do personal hygiene-wise as far as grooming goes, this is kind of where I'm going to be doing it. I can even put a little garbage bag below me to catch, you know, my trimmings, or I could do this outside, respectively. I could put this on the hood of my car, or just off the back. I've got that little slide-out table. I could put this mirror back there or outside, so I'm not getting stuff on the inside of my vehicle, like my trimmings and whatnot. But if that does have to happen, like if the weather's just too poor and I want to be doing this stuff inside, it's nice to know I have this little table here that simply folds down. You'll see there's some Velcro right here. When I'm traveling, that's the way it looks. And then when I get into camper mode, you just kind of take that Velcro off. I just like to tuck it under here so it's not hanging there. You've got yourself a nice little shelf that is fully adjustable. And then, of course, like I said, you can just put your mirror on that and go to town. Okay, so at that point, I would just take out my, my shaver, turn it on, and just kind of trim my beard. You can trim anything, any way, anyhow. I just wanted to show you real quick how I go about personal grooming inside my vehicle. Again, you can apply this on the outside of your vehicle very easily. In addition to having, you know, clippers, if you need those, I find it very valuable just to have a small little pair of grooming scissors. Now these are going to be good for both men and women alike, obviously, because you can use them for a variety of things. And what I like to use them for is, again, just like trimming my beard or mustache or even my nails. You can use scissors like this for a variety of needs. I find they come in very handy when it comes to grooming and personal hygiene. So if you haven't thought of it, get yourself a little pair of grooming scissors and you will thank yourself later. Additionally, I will mention that this little mirror is so great that if you're a woman, for example, you can sit here all day. You can be doing your makeup. If you are doing your makeup, if you know you have a day in town or whatever, or for whatever reason you want to do your makeup, you do your makeup. It's up to you, right? So if you want that and you've got this set up, it makes it very easy. You've got like a nice little vanity area. You can put your stuff all around it here, and you got lots of room on this little shelf. And in all these little holders on the back of seat organizer, you've got room for other things. Okay? And there's even some pockets up here. So just wanted to show you real quick again the advantages of having a back of seat organizer with a shelf that comes off of it, and then of course the advantage of having a little personal mirror so that you can do your grooming, makeup, all the things that make you feel nice and fresh and clean. Now let's move on to one of the absolute essentials when it comes to personal hygiene, and that is just keeping clean. How do you keep clean? How do you keep your body clean when you can't afford a shower? And I'm not just speaking monetarily, but you don't know where to find one. You just don't have access to a shower or anything like that. How do you stay clean? You've probably heard this before, but it's so important and so ingenious that let's discuss it. Now, one of the ways that I keep clean are baby wipes. right here. I got these at Costco. You can get them anywhere though. You can get them for $1 at the dollar store. So literally there's no excuse not to have baby wipes on hand. I've got a few different packages of them around. I've even got right here just some 75% alcohol wipes. These are good for disinfecting, especially these days. It's good to have some of these going as well. But you don't want to clean with these because there's alcohol in them, and that will dry out your skin in a real hurry. And especially if you're using wipes to clean yourself in the more sensitive regions of your body, you definitely want to make sure that you're using wipes that don't have alcohol. So those we're just going to reserve for cleaning our hands when we've touched maybe contaminated surfaces and or cleaning contaminated surfaces themselves, right? But when it comes to cleaning yourself, just get yourself some good old-fashioned baby wipes. If you're worried about it, look on the ingredients to see if there's no alcohol, but most baby wipes don't have alcohol in them. They're really, really wonderful. You can use these all over your body. Use them to clean your face in the morning. Use them to clean your armpits. Anywhere else that you feel you need a little freshening up, go ahead and just apply these babies as much and as liberally as you please. They are wonderful. Just make sure to throw them out inside the vehicle. Don't toss them in the on the side of the road or anything like that. Do your part to leave no trace. So that's it, you guys. I'm sure you've heard it before with baby wipes. They are wonderful. They are amazing when you can't get to a shower, where you can't find a creek or a lake to take a dip in. This is something that will kind of save you in a jam or just your everyday. But that being the case, let's now talk about how I really prefer to shower when I'm kind of living in the wild, when I do have access to other means. Okay guys, so when it comes to my favorite way to keep clean, what I'm really looking for is a river, a creek, or a lake. I do a lot of dispersed camping, and what that means is I'm going to be camping in non-designated areas in national forests and or BLM land. I can go into detail on how I find such spots in another video if that sounds appealing to you. So if it does, leave a comment below and I'll go into exactly how I find my preferred places for camping while I'm living on the road in my Honda CR-V. That being said, now, when I do get to a place where I know there's water, I kind of got it made. I don't have to worry about the baby wipes so much. You can go ahead and just jump on in a creek with your little soap over there. And I'm going to go ahead and walk over to the vehicle right now and show you what soap I'm talking about. But again, you can just jump in a creek, a lake, wash yourself off, wash your hair, get yourself feeling real nice and clean out in nature without the need of, a shower or a traditional bath or anything like that. So don't be shy. If you find that you're alone, you have enough privacy, go ahead and soak it up. Soak up the pleasure of being out in these wild places. And just, there's really nothing better than that. Don't be freaked out by people who tell you shouldn't be doing that. As long as you are being respectful, you're abiding by LNT principles, that's leave no trace, then, just enjoy yourself, you guys. Nature is here for all of us. If you are a citizen of this great land or a permanent resident or whatever, then you deserve to be out here and enjoying these public lands as much as anybody else. So don't let anybody tell you differently. Go ahead, jump in that creek, wash your feet, wash your hair, wash your body, and enjoy yourself. All right, so now let's get over there to the vehicle, and I'm just going to show you exactly what I use, what kind of soap I use when I'm in a wild place and I want to abide by leave no trace principles. Here we go. This right here is my go-to. It's Dr. Bronner's, and this is just the small bottle. They come in a little bigger bottles as well, but I find the small ones last forever. I actually just replaced this, and I had the prior bottle for, I want to say a good 4 or 5 months. They just last forever. You need very little of this stuff. It goes a long way. So just keep that in mind when you are using it. You really only need a few drops to clean yourself or your dishes. The great thing about Dr. Bronner's is they come in a variety of different scents and whatnot, but I like to get the baby because it's just as effective cleaning wise, but it's unscented right there. And again, we've talked about this in other videos, but I like to keep my scents down as much as possible when I'm traveling because I don't want critters being attracted to me or my vehicle. So again, I use the Dr. Bronner's unscented Castile soap. It's all natural, and the really wonderful thing about it is fully biodegradable. You can use this in waterways, you can use this in lakes, you can use this in creeks. Again, just use it sparingly so that you're not creating, a crazy amount of suds or anything. Nobody likes that, even if it is biodegradable. You just want to keep nature looking like nature, right? So just use a tiny little bit of it, only as much as you need to get clean or to get your dishes clean. I keep saying dishes and body because this stuff is literally, it says 18 in 1. And if you read this, they've gone ahead and kind of listed just how useful this soap really is. You can use it to brush your teeth even. You can use it to wash your hair. You can use it to clean yourself, as I've brought up in the first place. You can also use it to wash dishes. So this is the only soap that I use. Again, you want to look for things that have redundancies. You want to look for products and pieces of gear that you can take with you on the road that serve more than one purpose. So for me, the Dr. Bronner's 18 in 1 soap does that in spades. It's a really wonderful stuff. I can't recommend it any more than I already am. So go ahead and get your hands on some of this if you're interested in a biodegradable, environmental friendly soap that can kind of do it all. All right, guys, let's move on to the next tip when it comes to personal hygiene. All right, so we've talked about baby wipes, we've talked about bathing in creeks, rivers, lakes. Now, what's a good way to stay clean while you're traveling? You're actually doing the driving on the road. There's a few different ways. One of my favorites are the Flying J truck stops. Keep an eye out for those, especially if you're traveling in the United States. You'll find that they're pretty common on the big interstates. Flying J, they always have a gas station. It's a truck stop, so they have other services like small convenience stores, bathrooms. But the great thing about a lot of these Flying J's is they have pay showers. So you can go in, you can sort of drop some coins in, bring your towel, bring your flip-flops in, so that you don't pick up any fungus on your toes or anything. Always when you're using public showers, bring your waterproof shoes or flip-flops or what have you, okay? Bring your own soap, bring your towel, and go at it. Public showers can be a really wonderful resource for anybody living and traveling this way like we do. So keep that in mind. Flying J are wonderful. Another great resource as far as public showers go are KOA campsites. Most KOAs, if they have hookups, and most KOAs do, they're very RV friendly, they will have pay showers or even just free showers for the people that are camping there. So you can drive into a KOA, you can usually talk to them. The hosts are very friendly. They may want you to pay a small fee for a shower, but I've even had them on different occasions just say, yeah, go ahead, you can use the shower, no problem. It's totally fine. It's very, very comfortable. The KOA showers tend to be even cleaner than the Flying J or truck stop showers. I've done it several times, like I said, and it's been a blast. So bring your own towel, bring your flip-flops if you're using public showers, bring a change of clothes in with you, bring your soap in with you, get everything ready, set yourself up for success when you're using these public showers. And some of them are coin operated, so make sure you have some coins on you if that's the case, so that if you're in there and you're putting the coins in and suddenly, oops, you run out of time because you're taking a long shower, you forgot yourself, which is pretty common for me, because once you feel that water hitting you, it just feels so good. You're in there a little longer than you thought. Make sure you have extra coins to drop in there to keep it going for yourself. So there you go, you guys, a few different options for when you're actually on the road and traveling and you need a shower. Speaking of towels, you guys, this is what I use right here. I've got myself a camper microfiber travel towel. This thing is very big though. I can actually unfold it right now and show you just how big it is. I picked this up on Amazon, and the reason I love it is because, well, you're looking at it right now. It's so compact. If you're going to see how big this is when I unroll it, but if I had just a regular, terry cloth cotton towel with me, it would be very bulky. It would take up a lot of space. And as you know, when you're camping and living in a small vehicle like this, space is at a premium. So go ahead and get yourself a towel that compresses really well. I'm going to unfold this and show you just how big this baby really is. So this is it. I'm going to show you how big it is actually right now. There you go. This is like a real size towel. It is wonderful. It's highly absorbent. It's antimicrobial. These things are really wonderful. I've used these at the beach even, you know, use it in creeks, use it at public showers. It's kind of a dual shower or towel, I should say, and it fits around you real well. So there you have it, you guys. I'll link this below for you. I got these towels. I tend to use this one for dishes. This I'll use for mostly myself. And this one here is a little dirtier. I'll just use that for surfaces and stuff with my spray cleaner. Yeah, surfaces, myself, like my hands or whatever. If I get dirty hands, dirty feet, and I will use this for dishes, for drying dishes when I am washing dishes. Speaking of washing dishes, you've got your water jug here. You should have some way to hold water in your vehicle at all times. This is a 4-gallon water jug. I've gone into that in detail in a couple of my other videos, but again, you can wash dishes very easily. Just open this up, water will pour out. Put some water in your pot, put some water in your plate, put a couple little drops of your Dr. Bronner soap. I keep a little sponge in a little Toiletries jar just because it seals, and I like that, keeps scents at bay. And then go to town, just kind of do your cleaning on the side of the road, wherever you are. Maybe you're at a nice camp spot in the wilderness, and yeah, get her done. You know, part of personal hygiene is also just keeping your space clean, is it not? So let's discuss that. I just carry some all-purpose cleaner. This is just spick and span antibacterial spray. I'll just use that to clean off my non-porous surfaces like my cutting board there or my slide-out lunch board. All my other surfaces, if I get anything too dirty, I can just sort of wipe it down with that inside of my shelf. All the stuff up here. You know, you want to keep the inside of your vehicle clean, guys. That's a big part of successfully living in a small vehicle, is just keeping a tidy space, because it is so small. It's easy to really accumulate clutter very quickly. So the more you can do to keep your space clean, the happier you'll be, the healthier you're probably going to be as well, and you're just going to enjoy your time on the road that much more. Speaking of keeping your vehicle clean, there's something right here that I really dig. I've just gone ahead and put this on the back of my passenger seat in the back of my vehicle, and I've just kind of made it myself. It's just a dowel, piece of dowel. I just cut some grooves into it here, as you can see, and then I just tied it around with a loop of twine, and the grooves just keep that twine kind of locked in there. And of course, it's just a loop, so I can just take this twine out, you know, slide the whole piece of dowel out and put a new roll of paper towels on there. Again, paper towels are really handy. They're essential in keeping yourself and your vehicle clean. So get yourself somewhere to store them that is useful to you. And obviously, no video on personal hygiene would be complete without a tour of my toiletries. So I'm going to pull these out of here and show you exactly what it is that I got going on in there. All right, so I keep my toiletries on the inside of my vehicle so that they're accessible when I'm in there, and also I can kind of reach them from the corner right there, because that's where they live, just on the other side of this fantastic spray cleaner. But for the purpose of showing you what I got in there, I pulled them out and just put them on my little slide-out table. So let's get into it. This is my little toiletry bin. I've got toothpaste, I've got deodorant, I've got a little puffer. That's just for mild asthma, which I don't really have anymore, but used to. These are some antacid tablets, like Tums or Gaviscon. That's just hair stuff, body cream. This is a little spot cover up, you know, if you get a big zit. Let's be honest, nobody likes those, so well, that works well. More zit cream, acne cream. I've got allergy pills. I've got allergies to, you know, a number of things, so allergy pills are a must for me, and those tend to work really good. A little tip: don't buy the fancy brands. Just look at the active ingredient, and if it matches the fancy brand like Claritin or whatever, just buy the store brand. They're so much cheaper, because allergy pills are very expensive. Moving on, got some hair stuff in case I want to look fancy if I'm in town. More sanitizer, lip balm. These are floss sticks. My toothbrush, just use a little travel toothbrush that pulls out of there. Some more floss there. Razor with a few other razor blades. Some tweezers. I think that's just cold medicine. And again, just some antibiotic ointment in case I cut myself, and some more skin cream and stuff. Oh, and some earplugs in case I'm in a noisy parking lot, or say I'm in the wild, or I'm actually camping around other vehicles. Sometimes, you know, you're in an area like where it can be fun. You're around other van lifers, but maybe they're up late and you got to get to bed. Pop some earplugs in; they help a lot. So there we go. Some toenail clippers right there, and that's pretty much it. This is kind of the setup that I use day to day. This is my most used items I keep in this bin, but I do have kind of a reserve right here, so I'm going to kind of pull that out and just go through that with you real quick. All right, here we go. This is kind of my reserve bag of toiletries. In here I've got just a couple little travel toothpastes in case I run out. Inside we've got some Bengay, that's for sore muscles. We've got another deodorant ready to go. Some razors for my razor, and what else we got? Oh, we got a little cologne in there, some cheap cologne. Alka-Seltzer, that's good for a sore stomach. Q-tips. There we go. Keep your ears clean. Use them for other things. I've got some Imodium. There we go, right there. And I think just some facial moisturizer. And what's this? Zinc tablets in case you get a cold. These are really handy, staving off colds. So that's it, guys, for my kind of reserve goodie bag when it comes to toiletries. And again, all the things that I use on a day-to-day basis, I keep in that bin. So let's move on. We'll see if there's anything else we can get into as far as personal hygiene goes. Okay, guys, so just a couple more little tips here and we're gonna wrap things up. I really love to have some of this on hand. This is just dry shampoo. So this one happens to be tinted, but you know what? I kind of like it because I got brown hair anyway. But anyway, dry shampoo is really great when you can't get to a spot where there's really any water at all. Maybe you can't find a spot on the road, like a public shower, to wash your hair in, and your hair just is nasty. Sometimes after a few days, you really do need to wash your hair. Or, you know, you're not near a creek or a river or a lake or anything like that where you could shampoo your hair. Dry shampoo goes a long way when you're living and traveling on the road in your vehicle. That being said, I really love these things too. These are just exfoliating facial cleansing wipes. You can get these in a variety of different varieties at a variety of different stores. So look into that. You can find them pretty much anywhere, but they really do go a long way into making you feel good and cleaning your face. In these trying times in which we find ourselves, you've always got to have some Purell or hand sanitizer, whatever it is. I keep this on the back of my driver's seat because I can just kind of reach around even while I'm driving, or if I just, you know, I'm pumping gas and I get in, I can reach around, pump, get my hands all nice and clean, sanitized, and ready for the world. That being said, I always travel with a mask, at least one mask, but I just kind of will hang it off of my gear shifter there. Okay, well that about does it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope that you've come away with some personal tips for personal hygiene, keeping yourself clean and healthy while living and traveling on the road. If there's anything I didn't discuss and you'd like to highlight that or comment on it or have a discussion with me about it, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section down below. Go ahead and take a look at those links for the products that I mentioned. I try to answer all the comments that come through on these videos. I really do appreciate you guys for subscribing. So please, if you haven't subscribed or liked the video, please like and subscribe. There's going to be more videos coming up. And yeah, I think it's been a couple weeks since my last video, but again, it's been the holidays, so I've just kind of been relaxing with family and you know, enjoying myself, enjoying my vacay. But I'm back on the road now, and everything's grand. So here I am today again in the Angeles National Forest. I'm near Wrightwood, California. It's gorgeous. There's just a light dusting of snow all around in these hills, and I couldn't be happier. So thanks for being here with me. More to come. Stay tuned. Here we go.